Are you here to annoy me?
I'm here for the story.
The story.
Why those people? Why those murders?
Sometimes there is no story. Sometimes the guy is just a psychopath.
There's always a story. Always a chain of events makes everything make sense. Take you, for example. Under normal circumstances, you should not be here. Most smart, good-looking women become lawyers, not cops. And yet, here you are. Why?
I don't know, Rick. You're the novelist, you tell me.
Well, you're not bridge and tunnel. No trace the boroughs when you talk, so that means Manhattan. That means money. You went to college, probably a pretty good one. You had options. Yeah, you had lots of options. Better options. More socially acceptable options. And you still chose this. That tells me something happened. Not to you. You're wounded, but you're not that wounded. It was somebody you cared about. It was someone you loved. And you probably could have lived with that, but the person responsible was never caught. And that, Detective Beckett, is why you're here. Why only run the workers' names? Why not run all the neighbors' names?
What are you basing that on?
I'm basing that on the neighbor would make a better story. No, come on. What do any of us know about our neighbors in this city? You think the guy living next door to the Son of Sam knew he was living next door to the Son of Sam?
He's right. Neighbors in Berkowitz's building had no idea he was the Son of Sam killer.
Thank you. What about the guy in 8B?
Who?
8B. Quiet guy. See him every day, only you never notice him. Well, he knows Sarah. She's young, beautiful. Kind of girl that a guy like him would never have a chance with. We all know girls like that, don't we? Well, first it's just a game. Figure out her schedule. When does she do her laundry? When is she alone? Until it becomes something more. Something that he can't control. Well, he uses the stairs, obviously, to avoid the elevator's cameras. And then he just waits. Concealed in the shadows. When she comes into that laundry room, he pounces. And he looked into her vacant, lifeless eyes. He wanted to tell her. He never meant to kill her. All he ever wanted was to be noticed. That's when he felt the heat of that dryer on his skin. So he picks up her limp body in his arms, gently places it inside. He almost smiled at his good fortune when he found a quarter in his pocket, slipping it into the slot, buying the time to do what he does best. Disappear. Just saying, better story. Coffee?
Let's see what we can find out about those neighbors. And someone better tell me who the hell lives in 8B.
Did you know in the original Greek, tragedy literally means goat song? I know, it doesn't make any sense to me either. Whatever that first story was, I can't help but think bad things must have happened to that goat.
Gina called. She wanted me to remind you about the reading and book signing at Broadway Books tomorrow night.
Oh, that was nice of her.
Yeah, and if you don't show, she will drip honey on your eyeballs and let loose 100 fire ants.
You put things in a freezer to keep them for later, but once they're there, you rarely ever go back.
If I was putting a body in a freezer, it'd be because I was trying to hide it.
Until you stop paying for the storage space.
Did I stop or did something stop me?
It's family moments like these I will never forget.
With a good therapist, hopefully I will.
You know, she hasn't landed a role in months.
Uh-huh. That's right. I made a couple of calls.
Why do you think she's moving back to New York? She can't get arrested in L.A.
I wonder if she could get arrested in New York. I know people now.
They didn't murder anyone until last week. That's when I got this case, and since then we have been doing everything we can
No, don't press conference me, Detective. All right, I work in public relations, so you can save your speech because I have heard them all. All right, I'm the one who drafts all of that pathos after airline crashes and E. coli poisonings. Our hearts go out to the victims' families. Our hearts. Oh, what does that even mean? She said that she felt like baking. She wanted me to come over, but I was busy. I was busy. And now she's dead.
Joanne, listen to me. You're gonna want to play out every possible scenario in the next couple of days. If only you'd been there, if only you'd come by, if only you didn't work so late. And I'm telling you, it's not your fault. The ones to blame are the monsters that murdered your mom. This isn't a speech, it's not a platitude, it's a promise. I am going to do everything in my power to make sure that they pay for what they did.
Someone say murder? Hold on, I'll get my coat.
Look at him all excited.
Yeah, like a kid at Christmas.
With a dead body under the tree.
You really knew how big a fan you really are.
Yeah, well, he's not going to know.
You never told him how you stood in line for an hour just to get your book signed? That was novels got you through your mother's death.
Is there anything you don't remember?
Not when it comes to you.
The hospital must have had some record of the patient.
Get this. The hospital can't find the file. It's like it never happened.
Who did you talk to?
Patient information?
Well, that was your first mistake. You want to find someone at a hospital who had a treatment there. There's only one department to go to where nothing ever falls through the cracks. Billing. Someone had to pay for it, right?